Hey there, welcome back to Real Talk with Maya. I'm Maya, your trusted relationship coach. Thank you for tuning in. Today's topic is going to be a little uncomfortable for some people, but necessary. We're diving deep into why women make you chase them and, more importantly, why you shouldn't. So if you've ever felt like you're doing all the work just to win a woman over, or if you're wondering whether chasing is worth it at all, you'll want to stay right here. I've got some eye-opening truths to share with you, and by the end of this video, I promise your whole perspective might shift. Part 1. Why women make you chase them. Let's begin with a question. Why do women even make you chase them in the first place? Well, I've found that it usually boils down to two reasons. Reason 1, she's just not that into you. Now I know that's hard to hear, but it's real. When a woman genuinely likes you, and of course, depending on her age, maturity, and past experiences, she's not going to play games. She'll show interest. You'll notice it in her speech, in her body language, in how available she is. You'll feel that she wants to be around you. But if you're constantly initiating every conversation, planning every meetup, doing all the work, chances are you're not at the top of her list. You may be one of many, and she wants you to prove yourself to get that top spot. Reason 2, she doesn't feel emotionally safe. Sometimes a woman makes you chase her because she's been hurt before. Maybe she's had bad experiences with men, so she puts up emotional walls to protect herself. In her mind, the more effort you put in, the more you must care, right? But here's the problem with that thinking. Not every man who chases is genuine. Some are just in it for the thrill of the chase. So even when you think you're proving your loyalty, she might still be guarded and testing you. Bottom line, either she's not into you or she's dealing with trauma, and in both cases, chasing her doesn't always fix it. Part 2, 3 reasons why you shouldn't chase women. Now let's get into the real meat of the discussion. Why shouldn't men chase women? Here are my top 3 reasons. 1. It distracts you from your bigger purpose. Let's be real, chasing a woman can eat up your time, energy, and focus. And if you're pouring all that into pursuing someone else, what's left for you? What about your dreams, your goals, your vision for your life? If you spend all your 20s and 30s focused on impressing women, you may look back and realize you didn't build anything for yourself. But here's the twist. When you chase your goals instead of women, women start chasing you. Success is attractive, purpose is magnetic. So why not flip the script? Focus on yourself, level up, and the right women will notice. 2. It makes you look desperate, even pathetic. Here's a hard truth. When you chase a woman who clearly doesn't feel the same, it's not romantic, it's cringe. Let me share something personal. There was a guy who pursued me relentlessly. He called, texted, wanted to meet up all the time. But no matter how many hints I gave him, or how clearly I said I wasn't interested, he just wouldn't quit. It got to a point where being around him literally made my skin crawl. I wasn't playing hard to get. I genuinely did not want anything with him, but he kept trying, hoping that one day I'd change my mind. And listen, guys, that's not persistence. That's pressure. That's ignoring someone's boundaries. If a woman tells you no or gives you cold energy, take the hint and move on. Because otherwise you look desperate, and desperation is never attractive. And here's another layer. Confident women, women with ambition and drive, will run the other way. They're too busy building their lives to babysit someone chasing them around like a puppy. 3. If you start the chase, you'll always be chasing. This one's deep. Listen closely. When you start a relationship by doing all the chasing, you set a pattern. You teach her that you're the one who will always be initiating, planning, pursuing, fixing. And over time, that dynamic sticks. You'll keep chasing and she'll keep receiving. And what happens when you're tired, when life gets heavy? She still expects that same level of pursuit and attention because you trained her to expect it. Now think about this. What if instead of chasing her, you showed interest but held your ground? What if you made it clear that you have standards too? That's when things shift. That's when you become the prize. And for women who are used to being chased, the fact that you don't chase might just get their attention. They start to wonder, why isn't this guy after me like the others? And boom, curiosity leads to attraction. Now, of course, this won't work in every single case. But in many situations, your refusal to chase shifts the dynamic in your favor. The bottom line is this. Don't start what you can't maintain. If you know you can't chase her for the rest of your life, don't start chasing her now, because she'll expect you to continue that same energy forever. So let's recap. Women make you chase them for two reasons: they're not into you or they don't feel safe. You shouldn't chase women because it distracts you, makes you look desperate, and sets the wrong tone for your future. Instead, focus on you, build your life, create value, and trust me, the right woman will see that and step into your life, not run from it. Let me know in the comments, have you ever been caught up chasing someone who just wasn't worth it? Or have you learned to flip the script and focus on yourself instead? Smash that like button if this message resonated with you. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss any new uploads. I'm Maya, and this has been Real Talk with Maya. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.